So we're going to break down the uses and gratification theory. Yeah, within the uses and gratification theory, there are reasons why we do certain things, and there's reasons why we consume certain media products. When I look at things that I do at home, I will watch a lot of sport. What do I gain from watching a lot of sport? Obviously, I'm not a footballer. I'm not a sportsman. I might have aspirations once to have been a sportsman, but I enjoy watching football. And there's no better time to watch football than after having a hard day at work and going home and watching Arsenal. The gratification I get is I gain a way to be away from my realities, and I get entertained from watching football. Now I look back at the reasons why I used to play computer games, or what I gained from playing computer games. Again, computer games were far detached from the realities of what I would see, so therefore I can transport myself to ancient civilizations or to fantasy worlds and be a character who's far detached from who I am. And this is one of the reasons why I would play computer games. But then I think back to a time where reality TV in the 1990s was really, really big. And I think back to the time, why did people tune into Big Brother? What were they gaining from that?
Giving me a piece of paper.
Now they were gaining a
people's names on,
way of surveillance,
and show of other people around
a
this
need
table.
of knowing what people were doing in the Big Brother house. There were some certain people that would tune in overnight and watch people sleep, which is crazy. But that was again a gratification that people were getting from watching people fight, from watching people argue. The gratification that people were getting from watching people fight, from watching people argue, from watching people fall in love. These are essentially the things that people will do in life, and there was an entertainment from watching people do those things, and also there was an entertainment from laughing at people not achieve certain things or make a fool of themselves. Again, people would form certain personal relationships with people. By the end of Big Brother, you'd felt like you'd known certain characters, which is the same with a lot of soaps and different other things that you see on television. Why does social media play such a big part in how things are changing now? Why are we going on Snapchat? Why are we going on TikTok? Why are we going on Facebook? All of these things are there because people are forming relationships, sharing information with people. Also, there's a need and a desire to be like other people. And we are forming relationships, but we're also finding personal identification through these different platforms, such as social media. Now with COVID-19 going on, I'm finding myself going on the news quite a lot to find out a lot of information, to find out knowledge, to find out what's happening. What is the numbers today? What's the numbers the next day? What is the future going to be like? This is education and information that I want to get from a new disease, to learn about a new disease, This is why we tune into the news. Obviously there's a lot of negativity that we learn from that, but I get a gratification from that. Now, I've just broken down certain reasons and certain gratifications that I get from going on certain, or have gone on certain media products to gain certain things. Now you will be able to gain certain gratifications, and you can think of certain gratifications that you get from going on certain media products. Take some time and just think of that. Now, the uses and gratification is actually a theory. It's a theory that was designed by two people, Bloomer and Katz, in the 1920s, 1930s. It developed over into the 1970s, and they believed that there was 5 prime reasons why people or human beings would psychologically consume certain media products. Number 1 was entertainment and escapism. Number 2 was education and information. Number 3 was social interaction and personal relationships. Number 4 was identification and relatability. And number 5, which I've sort of added from my other research, is surveillance. Now, we can look further into these things, but I would like you to apply as many different media products that you can think of. And what do you gain? What gratification do you gain in order to fulfill a need for you, in order to fulfill that need, and why you actually go on to that media product? Take some time and think about that.